Hello, my peepers. Welcome to tea time and Friday reads and coloring whips. So tonight's tea is in this beautiful cup. Last year, when most of us were just starting out as color tubers, I had won a giveaway on Jessica's Coloring Corner, and it was for a coloring book up to a certain amount of money and a surprise gift. And the surprise gift was this beautiful teacup. So I love it. I love the flowers. I love butterflies. And it's spring now, so I've pulled it out for springtime. And tonight's tea is Stash's Oolong Tea Chocolate Mint. This is one of my favorites of theirs. So, I have so much to share tonight. It might be a long one. It is after 10:30 p.m. Friday night. I just got home. I had to babysit a few hours. Dylan's birthday is on Tuesday, so Amber wanted to take him out for dinner tonight and asked if I would watch the boys, so I said yes. So they were home at 9:30, and then we were all sitting around just chit-chatting. So, yeah, so I said I still got to make this video. So I got my tea, I got my pajamas on, and I have my stack of books to show you, and my whips, and all kinds of information. So let's first go with the books. Right now I am reading The Silent Corner by Dean Koontz. This is the first book of the Jane Hawk series, and I had read the third book. That was an arc that I got through NetGalley, and not knowing that it was part of a series, I decided to start it anyways, and I ended up getting this book, and I'm getting there. I'm on page 296, and there's how many? 434, so I'm getting there. Maybe I'll get it done this weekend. But Jane Hawk is an FBI agent, and right now she is on leave. Her husband had committed suicide. He was also in the was he in the FBI or Army? Anyways, he's not the type to do that, and she's investigating and finding out all these higher ups have implanted things in people and they're killing off people. So she is checking things out, and it is very good. These books are more of thriller, psychological thrillers, I guess you would call it. Instead of, his are mostly like horrors, and I don't see this. Yeah, murderous conspiracy. That's how I see it. I don't see it. It's different than his other books, but it's really, really good. I really loved the third book. That one was called The Crooked Staircase. If you remember, I talked about that a couple weeks ago. And then from the library, I got the second book, which is The Whispering Room, and this one's pretty thick. There is like almost 500 pages, 492 pages. So this has quite a few pages in it. So I want to read that next. And then from the library, because I heard a lot about this, is Mary Lou's War Cross. If you've read Ready Player One, then they say you will like this. It's similar to it. And Ready Player One is one of my favorite books that I read. And the movie comes out this Thursday, and me and the boys are supposed to be going to go see that because all three of us have read the book and loved it. So I want to see Ready Player One. And then I believe I got these ideas from Girly Girl Bookworm and maybe Books and Quirks. And this is A Good Killing by Alison Leota. And it sounded really good. And then I got Heartsick by Chelsea Kane. See, I can't remember who I told. I've watched like 3 booktubers mention these, so I'm not sure who told me what. And I also have 2 books from Hoopla from the library, and I can't remember what those were. Those are young adults, though, that I got through Hoopla. Daenerys, move. Daenerys, move! You know, all day I've been telling these guys to move. They keep stopping in front of me in the hallway as I'm walking. And they stop in front of me and look at me like, who, me? You want me to move? Where do you want me to move? Okay. So this week I got overwhelmed with all the color-alongs and Facebook group color-alongs going on. And I talked about this in the video the other night. And, you know, I think a lot of it was I was really tired this week. I haven't been eating right. It's been making me a little lethargic. And, yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with that. And I have all these coloring books. And I've only colored in not even half of them, I think. And I really want to color in them. So I'm trying to come up with ways to work the color-alongs in my channel, because I like doing them and you all seem to like it, and to still incorporate coloring books that I haven't colored in. So instead of doing a video a week for a color-along, I think I'm only going to do one every other week. And then the other weeks I don't do the color-along. We're just going to do a color and chat out of the books I have, because that's what I want to do. And I'm learning that I don't need to be subscribed to all these color tubers. I am subscribed to a lot, and a lot of times I don't watch their videos. I love Chris Chain. I was coloring along with hers and Julia's passion for coloring. I don't think I'm going to watch as many of the speed color-ins. I think I'm going to mostly stick to people who do the color-alongs, and they're becoming more popular. I'll still throw in speed color-ins here and there, but it's not going to be like it was. Yeah, there's quite a few I'm subscribed to. I don't always watch their videos. I don't have time. And I just have to learn that I don't have to watch them all. Especially flip-throughs. I don't watch all the flip-throughs. Most of them I've seen them, so I don't need to see them again. I don't always see Happy Mail videos. If they're bought at the Dollar Tree, I don't really care about those. I don't buy that stuff. It's not that I don't like the Dollar Tree. I have so much behind me of budget-friendly and high quality that I'm not interested. It's nothing against the people that shop there. It's just for me right now, it's not necessary. So there's that. And I've been watching a bunch of sim videos of the 100 Baby Challenge. And so I had picked up 6 simmers who are playing that challenge. And I found that one of them I don't care for because of how she's playing. She's driving me up the wall, so I stopped watching those, so that helped. And there's been a few times when I've had plans this week. You know, when I go to bed, it's like, okay, I know I want to do this, this, and this tomorrow. and I made my list. Well, then I would get a call or something from Amber that she had to go do something. Can I watch the boys? Well, yes. You know, and it's only for a couple hours, but that couple hours cuts into the stuff I had planned on. And yes, babysitting is my job with them. So that's how that works. It's nothing against them at all. It's just, you know how it is when you make plans and it doesn't go that way. Like tonight, making this video this late. I didn't plan on babysitting tonight, but I am the only one that is available. So let's get to the whips. And then I have a lot of coloring communities news to tell you. So my first whip I'm going to show you is from a while ago. And this is from Erin's Simple Art for Adults. She is getting back into making her videos. And this is from Romantic Country, the third tale. And we started this a couple months ago, and then she got sick, and then she moved. But she is getting back into the routine, so I'm sure she will be back into this. And then Mama Loves to Color, whoops, started a picture in Magical Jungle. And then she ended up having to get a job. So this has been put on hold, but she said she is coming back and she will be finishing this. So it's just sitting there waiting to be finished. And then Anne from A Colorful Life started this from Jane Madej. She lost her picture, so she said we're on our own, and I am not comfortable coloring this on my own because I watched her in order to color this, and I still don't understand. I'm stupid when it comes to grayscale. Shh, don't tell anybody. I have all these grayscale sitting behind me. I'm terrified. And then when Catherine was here in January... Was it January since the last time I saw her? Or was she here in February? I think she was here in February. Anyways, we started a picture in the Magical City using the Derwent Inktense and watching Peter Hewitt doing the Paris page. And I'm loving this. This is one that I plan on finishing by the end of next week. I figure if I watch an hour a day and work on this an hour a day, I will be thrilled with that. And then Anne from A Colorful Life is doing a color and lawn out of Romantic Country. This is the first one. And we are coloring Bluebird Laundry. I am using my Derwent Inktense or Derwent Artist pencils. The background, though, I used my Aerojetons. I did the sky with those. So there's that. And I think I have two going in Seasons. Hold on. Yep, I have two going in the book Seasons by Hannah Carlson. This one I started last month because I thought this was the page I was supposed to start for a buddy color, and as I colored it, I realized I was doing the wrong page. So I need to finish this, and I plan on finishing this week. And this is using all the Black Widow, the Cobra, and the Scorpion pencils, which I really like. So I will be finishing that. And then I'm watching a speed coloring by Jazz Funk. And we're using polychromos and doing this page. So that's another one I want done this week. So those are the 3 pages that I want to work on here and there this week. And if I don't get them done, I don't get them done. No big deal. I have to learn. It's no big deal because I'm having fun coloring them. And then in Imagimorphia, what am I doing in this? Do I have a page started? Oh, yeah, Jessica from Jessica's Coloring Corner is coloring this page, which is the anchor, and we've used pearlescent paint, watercolor paints, and Derwent ink tints. So I'm doing this with her on her channel. And then I have Tenderful Enchantments, and Kate's Coloring Haven is doing a color along in this book. And we are using Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, which are awesome in this book. They're going on really, really nice in this on this paper. And then in Magical Delights, I don't think I started it though. Oh yes, I did. In Magical Delights, this is a page that was picked for the Simple Art for Adults Facebook group. So I decided to do this because I love this book. And I am using, where's my, Luminance pencils. I'm using my Luminance pencils on this. And then last weekend I started out of Villain-San. I love this book. I love both of the books. This is for Cozy Coloring Facebook group. And the theme is dreams. So it can be like a dream you want, something you want, or somebody dreaming. And I'm using my Holbeins because I have like a 24 set of Holbeins. And this is a fairy sleeping, so I figured she's dreaming. So that's the picture I started. And I forgot when this one has to be done by. I know I have it written down somewheres. This has to be done by April 1st. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then, of course, my color along in Mythomorphia, which we've gotten this much done so far, and hoping to finish it tomorrow, Saturday. If not, we'll finish it Sunday. And as you all know, I am also doing the Ivy and Inky Butterfly page. And I'm using my Sperr Farben pencils. You gotta say that fast 10 times. Sperr Farben. Whoops. And I am working on this page. I'm liking that. And then I got a set of pencils from a pencil company. And so I was just testing them out. I got the Artezas, and I want to do a review on them this weekend, hopefully. So I decided one night while I was watching some TV, I pulled out Enchanted Faces, which is the pocket-sized book, and I was working on her, and she's done with the Arteza pencil, so I have to finish her. So that'll be done this weekend. So those are all my whips, and yes, that is a lot. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 or 15 whips. Yeah, it's a lot. I know. I know. But I'm not stressing out about it anymore. I'm cool. I'm fine. So there's that. Now, we've had a question of the day on Wednesday by Trudy. she likes to do a question of the day on the Facebook groups, and I didn't write down Thursdays. I have Thursday I didn't care. I have Wednesdays and Fridays. So here's the question of the day from Wednesday. Wednesday was National Fragrance Day. What is your favorite smell? I love cinnamon, peppermint. I love the smell of fresh grass mown. I like roses and peonies. I love the smell of coffee being made. What else? Those are my favorite scents of candles too, and wax melts. Pumpkin scents in the fall. And that's it. I hate musk. Musk makes me cough, and I do not like the smell of patchouli. I'm not big on perfumey smells, and if my candles or my wax melts have a perfumey smell, I throw them out. I can't burn them. Okay, today's question of the day was, what was your first car? Okay, I got my first car my senior year of high school, right around my birthday, which was in April. Was a 79 Plymouth Horizon. Loved that car, and ended up getting rid of that in '86 and got a brand new Plymouth Horizon, and that was a the '86 one was a Standard, and I didn't know how to drive a Standard. I was learning from taking my drunk friends and driving their cars that were Standards. I was designated driver, and for some reason we always got with their cars. So I would have drunk people in the car trying to teach how to drive a Standard. Yeah, that was fun times back then. So when I did buy my car, I did have a little idea how to drive it. But yeah, I drove it off the lot like that. Loved that car. I had it for 10 years, didn't owe me a penny. So, okay, those were the questions of the days. Now, some coloring community things. Just Color Facebook group, from now till April 5th, they have a color buddy, I guess a color-along on the Facebook group of underwater life. Can be any picture for underwater life. So like if you have Joanna Basford's Lost Ocean. So I don't know if I will get to that, and if I don't, I don't. I just made a list of everything. I watched Anne Hatfield. She did 3 flip-throughs of Deborah Muller's coloring books. They were pretty cool. Melissa M. has a channel, YouTube channel. You have to watch her. She's awesome. She is doing an Easter color-along out of Romantic Country 2. Wish I had that one. It's the only one I don't have. I think I'm getting that next month. Melissa M. does live streaming on YouTube on Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to watch her when I can. I don't always get to, but she's also getting ready to move. I watched Sharon Sweet Nightingale 1973. I watched a couple of her videos this week. I watched all of Jessica McCann 92, all of her videos she's been doing of the Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge. And I liked her. And she does Sims 3 Generations, and I've been watching those. So I'm weeding through the Simmers, who I like and who I don't like. I've been doing the Romantic Country color-along with Anne in A Colorful Life. I'm not caught up on General Hospital again because for some reason my Dish is not recording it again, and so I still have to watch yesterday's and today's, and we'll have to watch them online. It might have taped today's, but I know it didn't yesterday. I'm caught up to Grey's Anatomy. I watched last night. That was really good. Okay. Color and Chat with Sammy has decided to start doing one color along a month. And what she is doing is she's taken all of her coloring books, put them all on a piece of paper, put them in a little plastic container, and she draws for the next month. So her drawing for April's color along is the new book Nightfall by Maria Troll. And there's a page with two little hedgehogs in it. It's adorable. I will be getting Nightfall, I think, on April 2nd. So I'm good to go on that. Kate's Color in Haven is doing a color lawn out of Tenderful Enchantments, which I showed you we started. She's already done 3 parts of that. Erin from Simple Art for Adults just did a quick video the other day on what's going on, so she's trying to bring back her videos. Let's see, what else? Oh, and, excuse me. Is that what I just told? Oh my gosh. I don't know why I have the hiccups. And Simple Art, I showed you that. Simple Art for Adults from March 19th through the 31st is the page out of Magical Delights, and I showed you I already started that. Let's Color Today Facebook group is for the whole month. They're doing a color along in the Facebook group out of Animals, Volume 3 of Tim Jeffs, and they're doing the fish that's on the cover. They're doing that fish. Grace's Coloring Corner for this whole month has been doing anything that has to do with mermaids. I haven't started that either, and I wanted to. So like I said, if I don't get to any of these, I'm perfectly fine, because we have 1 week left of this month. So, yeah, I don't care if I don't get to any of them. And then in April, A Colorful Life, and I believe also Sharon from Sweet Nightingale 1973. I think they're both co-hosting, doing Tim Jeff's Animals in April. I believe they both are doing it. I'm not positive. So that is everything that's going on in the coloring community. And as I find out more, I'm just going to take notes on them and I will let you know. And I need to post to my Facebook group because the color along for April is Secret Garden by Johanna Basford. And so I've picked a few pages. We'll probably only do 2 pages. Like I said, I only want to do them every other week. And I think the first week of April, we will skip the first week. Because I think some people have kids on Easter vacation, so I'm not sure when they go back to school, but I figured, and my birthday's at Monday the 2nd, so I don't have plans except to babysit, and I should be home. Well, it's Monday. I like to have dinner with Dylan on Mondays, so I don't think I will do a video that night. I'm not sure yet. If I do, it'll be from a regular coloring book. I think I'm not going to start the color along until April 9th out of that book. So I've got to get the poll put up in the Facebook group so everybody can pick what pictures. Chocolate mint. It tastes so good. And I'm getting a little bit of a scratchy throat, but I know the weather here has been... It's still only in the 20s and the 30s. It hasn't snowed all week, but it's been cold. I went and got blood work done this morning. I have my doctor's checkup you know, like my 3-month checkups on Monday morning, and I kept forgetting to get my blood work done, and he's probably not going to be happy with it, but it's done. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have any questions for me. I think I covered everything that I wanted to. I'm trying to think what else. I'm looking at another paper. Nope, that's it. That's it. I will have a Happy Mail haul on Sunday because Arteza sent me products for me to review. They had contacted me and asked me if I would be affiliated with them, and I said yes. So down below is an affiliate link. If you use that link, I make a little bit of money off your purchase. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I bought one coloring book that was on sale. Oh, and I got my Amazon affiliate money on Monday, so I bought a couple things with that. And then Peepers sent me coloring books this week also. So I have a little bit of a Happy Mail haul. I had a lot of information in this video. I told you I would. And I probably won't remember to put any of these Facebook group names down below or anything. So if you can't find anything that I mentioned, just ask down in the comments and then I'll look them up because I'm going to remember. Yeah. I think that's it. I do want to say a big thank you all for your support in this channel. It means a lot to me. Every comment, every like, every share gets my videos out there, recommends me to other people. So I know a lot of you have mentioned that you feel bad you don't send me things. You don't need to send me anything. Do you see all this behind me? Yeah. I am thrilled and happy with everything that I own from any peepers that have ever sent me anything. The biggest support you can give me is just watching, liking, subscribing, sharing videos. That's the biggest way. And I'm just thrilled, you know. I always say I'm thrilled and everything, and I'm happy to have met a lot of you, not face to face, but, you know, through Facebook Messenger. Some of you I chat with daily. In fact, I haven't even heard from Lisa this week. I need to send some things out tonight. Well, I'm thinking of it because there's a couple people I haven't heard from this week. So I'm hoping everything's okay. Yeah. I know Catherine's been really sick again. I'm hoping she's better. I'm supposed to meet up with her next weekend at her parents' house. I'm hoping the weather cooperates and that she's feeling better. For those of you that are new and wondering why I call you guys peepers, because I hate saying you subscribers. It's kind of cold. And when I started doing my videos, you could hear the peepers outside. My windows would be open. You could hear them all. Peepers are frogs. They make a lot of noise at night. They make noise during the day, but mostly at night. And so I started calling everybody peepers. And then I had two sent to me. These sit on my TV stand next to me when I'm coloring. These are my peepers. And they are from Peepers. So that's why I call you peepers. So those that don't know, that hear me talk about my children, I do have two sons. Justin will be turning 28 on Sunday. Dylan will be turning 26 on Tuesday. Dylan is engaged and is the one that has the two grandchildren, my two grandchildren, who are 4, and the other one's almost 2 years old. And I'm married to Scott. And you will see and hear my animals and videos. I have a dog that is 4 years old. Is she 4? No, she's 3. She's 3. And she's a Rottie Shepherd mix. She is a big baby, but when you first come to my house, she will sound like she's going to tear your face off. And then once you've been in, I put her in the crate when you come over. Once you've been here a few minutes, she calms down, and then she tries to climb up in your lap. She thinks she's a lap dog. I also have 5 cats. 2 of them like to get into my videos, but mostly just Pearl. You will hear me yell at Pearl a lot. Pearl likes to lay on my coloring books when I'm coloring, and she's a pain when I do my videos. Right now, they were fed, so she's leaving me alone. Usually between 6 and 9 at night is when she bothers me, and that's usually when I make my videos. But they were fed, and they're leaving me alone. Sometimes you will see Molly, sometimes you will see Ruby. Once in a great while, you might see Rascal. You will never see the Outsider. His name is the Outsider. Dylan gave him his name from the movie The Outsiders because that is who he is. He's an outsider. He's not friends with any of the other cats or the dog. He tolerates everybody, but that's it. He tolerates us. He owns us. We don't own him. He was a stray, and when he was maybe a year old, that we took in, and he will let you know that he's going to lay on your lap. Don't touch him. You can only touch him for a few seconds, and when you see that tail starting to swish, then you better just stop touching him. So you won't probably ever see him unless I hold him up, and he's gotten real lazy. He used to be a mouser. He used to go outside all the time. He's the only one allowed outside. And he doesn't go out very much anymore. He's getting old. And he's probably around 15, 16, I'm thinking. And he's gotten overweight. He never used to be overweight. He's very overweight now. Oh, here comes Pearl. And I hope she doesn't knock my camera down. Come here. Come here. Come here, Pearl. They want to see your face. Come here. Come on. You want to show them your face? This is Pearl. She has big paws. She has Maine Coon in her. Don't ya? She's my big girl. She sleeps on me at night, and she sleeps with the dog. Say hi, Pearl. Aw, such a good girl. Want to go play with the dog? Okay, there you go. She loves the dog. They sleep together. So that's me. I've been I started doing YouTube videos maybe 2 years ago, just doing BookTube, and I wasn't getting hardly any subscribers and no one commenting. And then I added in my cross stitching. And I would cross stitch on Sundays, and so I started adding that in, and I met a few more people. And then I started coloring, and I thought, maybe I'll add my coloring in. So I would have the video facing me while I was coloring, and then while I was doing that, that's when Jen Reading with Pugs said, you need to go check out Dee Dee, and she mentioned a couple other names, and I saw how they would have it so it was facing down, the camera's facing down on what you're coloring, so I started doing that, and I've been doing those for a year now, and then my channel took off, and we're almost up to 2,000 subscribers. We need like 200 more people, and then we'll be at 2,000 subscribers, and then I have a bigger giveaway. I still owe Jessica the giveaway from December. With me in and out of not being able to babysit, I haven't had extra money to come in to send it out. I feel bad. And a few times I wanted to get it out and the weather didn't cooperate. And I still have January's to mail out. I have been in contact with her to let her know. And I have not drawn February's winner because I am feeling really bad, but money's been a little tight. So as soon as these two get mailed out, I'm going to have to maybe cut back a little bit on the giveaways unless I have extra money. And I'm going to have to keep it to U.S. only for a while, unfortunately, because I already own the coloring books, so it's not something I can order and have sent. It's I have a pile of coloring books to send. So that's what's going on with me. I'm also a simmer. I like to play Sims 2, 3, and 4. I don't play them as much as I would like to, and I don't want to do videos doing that because I have no clue how to even do that anyways. And this channel keeps me busy enough with just the coloring and the reading. You know, I talk about the reading on Fridays. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And yes, when we get to 2,000 subscribers, I will do an announcement for a Q&A, and in that video you can ask me just about any question that you want, and then I will do a video face-to-face answering the questions. So stay tuned for that, and I just want to thank all of you. You've all been there for me. I know I've ranted too much on some of my videos, which caused a little bit of an issue with the first week of Mythomorphia. That's why the videos are down. Nothing bad. It was just, I shared a little bit too much information. And so Dylan and Amber were like, can you take that video down? I said, yep. And Amber says, okay, we're cool. We're cool. Family sticks together. Just want the videos down. So that's why they were taken down. So hope you all understand that sometimes some of us vent too much on these channels, and sometimes we vent on things that we shouldn't. And did I learn? Yes, I did. And I understand their point, so it's all good. So I think that's it. Oh, I would like to know what coloring books you would like me to do color-alongs out of this year. Because we do one a month, one coloring book a month, and let me know. I also would like a couple of you that are in my Facebook group, if you have the time, to be moderators. I'm looking for someone just to make sure that all the pictures that are posted, that that they have the artist name and the book of what that picture came from. I've cut back on Facebook. I'm in 30-some coloring groups. I'm staying in them, but I'm reading just what's showing up on my news feed. I can't go in all the groups. I just can't go in them daily. I do go in mine a couple times a day, but I don't always see everything. The only thing that I will still do is always approve or deny members. No one needs to do that. Toby does, he's done a couple color-alongs, but I don't know if people aren't seeing his posts, because I haven't really seen anybody do them. Just a couple, but not that many. So I don't know if anybody wants to run like a group buddy color every month, you know, out of a different coloring book than what my color-along is. Just let me know down below or send me a private message on Messenger. I'm only using the Messenger of my name that's in the groups on Facebook, not my old Facebook. What else? I think that's it. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody. You've all been awesome this week. Listening to me about my stress level, which I think some of it was because I'm tired and I'm not eating right. Once I sat down and read all your comments and I sat and looked at my list, I'm like, you're doing fine, girl. You're doing fine. I just got I think I just got overwhelmed when UPS and the mail person comes and brings me all this stuff from my peepers, and it's like, okay, we will get these colored sometime. So, yeah. I love doing the color-alongs. So I will continue to do those. And if I have time to do the Facebook group ones, I'll fit them in. But for right now, I'm mostly doing them on YouTube. And I can handle those, you know, especially if they're an hour a day. I can do that. Pearl is making herself pretty. She wants to have a date. I'm going to say goodbye because I just keep rambling tonight. I think I'm getting tired, and it's probably going on 11 o'clock since I started this. Well, it's probably 11:30 by now because it says 49 minutes. I usually only do these videos for, what, 30 minutes? I had a lot to talk about. And tomorrow is Saturday, and I was going to do my pencil review on Derwent Artist pencils. I think I'm just going to do the Artezas because I received them to do a review, and they sent me the 48 pencils and they sent me some markers. So I will be working with those tomorrow in my review instead of Derwent Artist pencils. So I will do the Derwent Artists in April. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you for listening. As you know me, I'm a rambler. And happy Friday. Bye-bye, my peepers.